Thirsty Bitches podcast, where we talk about anything under the sun, from books to entertainment to self-help, and even a little spice. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Katalyn.
Kiara,
I know your intro word for word, and I know Katalyn's outro word for word now, so I'm just like,
you know it better than I do.
There was a bit of a delay between when I was saying it and you were mouthing it, and it was throwing me off, so I was like, I need to look away. It was making me forget what I was supposed to say. Anyways, we're here today to talk about some of our favorite reads this year. We are deep into the year. It's gone by really fast.
Guys,
So
the fact that it's August.
Yeah, we just want to look back and talk about some of the things that we really enjoyed.
I swear to God, I feel like I blinked and we were just recording our CC2 reaction. Like, we were just recording it. And I'm just like, what the fuck does that? Like, so much has happened in the last, like, a year ago right now. I had just lost two very important, like, a person and my, like, dog. Like, very important to me. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Time has flown.
We were all preparing for a road trip.
I was in France a year ago, so
You were. You were.
I'm getting all the memories.
Man, what a time.
Y'all were like, Kiara, the road trip's gonna be okay. And then you get to my apartment and you're like, Kiara, what the fuck is this pack job? And I'm like, oh, it made it into a box.
And it was okay, and you made it safe. That's all that matters.
We made it.
There was a few bumps in the road on the way here.
It's fine.
Most of the bumps happened to Victoria, and I am so sorry.
Listen, a year later, my phone was crushed, and now it's shattered. So,
I still can't believe you broke that one.
Anyways.
What are we talking about today, Victoria?
I said we were talking about books that we liked.
We do like books. That's true.
Books are good.
Books are fun.
We're starting off hot today.
I only have a book. Sorry.
We met because books. So yeah. We love them. We read them, and we're going to talk about them. But before we do that, we're going to do our quenchable moments. If you're new here, a quenchable moment is something happy or exciting that's happened to you over the last week or so. We want to share with you and each other. So to start us off, Katalyn, what was your quenchable moment?
I found a planner at Target that's really cute for the school year.
That is cute.
Yeah, and the inside
how
they're
is
like
it formatted? Yeah. Oh.
This is like a week, and like I can color these in.
Oh, you're gonna love that. She's gonna hyperfixate on that for sure.
Maybe. I mean,
I can't wait to see what that looks like afterwards.
Yeah. Here, that's like the start of the month.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's really cute. It's
Target find.
Very bullet journal.
Yes, but I'm too lazy to make a bullet journal.
Fair.
Same.
Valid.
I start and then I lose interest. But no, the first couple of weeks of school, so long as we get into our school on the day we're supposed to, will be very boring. So
yeah,
they've been doing construction all summer. So we're supposed to be in on the 7th of August. So
listen,
we'll see.
My old high school, when Riley was going there, which she just graduated this past year, obviously you guys know this, they started construction on the school over COVID, when COVID first happened. So they were going to do that summer, but they started early because of COVID. They're still not done.
Oh, they started on spring break, and they've been behind since spring break in March. But yeah,
this is going on almost 4 years. They've been doing this construction.
But I have this very pretty planner now to
we
keep
love
my
it.
chaos. I need to fill it out, hence the reason why I forgot an outline today, but it's fine. I have a mess of sticky notes here that I need to put into here. Anyways, that's it.
Well, I love that. I love a good planner. I'm very picky about mine too, so it's cute. I might have to go take a look at that at Target.
Yeah. It's in the school teacher section.
Okay.
But it's not a teacher. Anyways.
It's okay. Victoria, what was your quenchable moment?
So my quenchable moment hasn't happened yet. The day after this episode comes out is my beautiful baby sister's birthday. She will be 10 years old.
Double digits.
Yes,
You're
and it's
in for it.
wild to think about. I'm gonna get a little mushy for a second. I
Oh
did
my
not
God, wait,
know that I
what?
could love another.
Everyone pause for a second. Victoria's about to get mushy. Wait, I'm listening.
I did not know that I could love another human being as much as I love her. Even though there are a lot of times I want to strangle her because she's a butthole. I love her with every fiber of my being. That kid is the love of my life. And I'm really grateful to have her because she has taught me a lot about myself as a person and also as a parent. So, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to spending her birthday with her and seeing what kind of person she's going to be for the next year. And yeah, it's just really exciting.
I
It's
know
my
that
quenchable
feeling.
moment.
I have the kid. I have that kid. Wait until they're 18.
I don't want to think about it.
I was 20 when Riley turned 10.
Yeah, I'll be in my 40s when Kinley is 18.
Yeah, it's
In my late 40s.
it's a moment watching them go from 10 to 18. Like when we go through it ourselves, like it doesn't seem all that.
Just kidding. I'll be in my late
Exciting.
30s.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I was like,
gonna say
math.
anything. I was like, oh.
My math is
I
inaccurate.
was like,
I'm
she'll be in
tired.
her 20s. She'll definitely be in her 20s when you're in your 40s. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'll be in my late 30s. Excuse me.
But when we're going through that change, it doesn't seem all that exciting. But when you're watching it happen to someone that you care so much about, because she's going to be 10, which means that puberty is going to be hitting her soon. She's going to be going into middle school soon. She's going to be meeting people and going through the experiences that we happen. It's a canon event. Gotta let it happen. Canon events. You gotta let them happen.
She's definitely already starting to experience some of those hormonal changes. Because again, I love this kid, but she's such a fucking asshole sometimes.
Oh, Riley?
I love her so much.
I was like,
She's
I'm
so
gonna drop you
mean
out of the
sometimes.
second story window if you keep going at it, because I'm tired of it.
God.
But I love her to death. Love her to
Yeah.
death. So I understand where you're coming from, and it gets more emotional as they get older. I was a mess at her graduation.
God, I don't even want to think about it. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Kiara, what was your quenchable moment this week?
Mine is definitely not emotional. So we went out this weekend. We were walking around. We're waiting for an Uber. I'll look over, and what do I see? A cute little white English bulldog. And I looked at the man walking the dog, and I'm like, I'm gonna pet your dog. He's like, he's really nice. I'm like, bet. So I'm petting the dog, and I'm like, oh, what's his name? He's like, it's Snacks. My dog's name is Snacks.
Oh.
So I
You
sat
got
there,
pork
and
chop.
Snacks was like, huh, yeah, I love the pets. And we had just taken a shot in the car before we were going to the bar. So I'm like,
As you do.
This is the best day ever. Like, I'm petting a dog. About to go to a bar. It gets better. We were at Pike's Market the next day. We're walking back to the car. Our friend wanted to stop in the t-shirt shop. What's standing outside? A brown English bulldog. Her name? Cookie. Did I pet her? Yes.
All the food-related dogs.
I was like,
Food-name
Snacks
related dogs.
and Cookie should meet.
They should. They sound like
So
they would be best
cute.
friends.
Both lovers. Oh my god. I was like, I love your dog so much. And of course, this week is the 1 year of my English bulldog passing. And so I'm just like, this is Anjay telling me.
Kismet.
Okay. And so telling her, she's like, I'm here. I'm loving on you. They were so cute. I was like, and I'm so excited to like go home and like see my dogs when I go home this week. So that's mine. Not as emotional. I got to pet dogs. A quenchable moment.
I mean,
That's a good one.
It's serotonin inducing, so.
The amount of golden doodles we saw out yesterday And not even golden doodles,
That's-
just like doodles, like different variations of doodles. I'm like, why is this like the it dog now? Why are
That feels
doodles
like a very
it?
Seattle thing.
Yeah.
Like so
Doodles.
many doodles. Emily's uncle has one. I'm like, it's the doodle bops, but in dog form. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Anyways,
So as you guys know, I've been on a health journey, and with that, I've been looking for tools and products to help me get my health back in check. One of the things I've really been focusing on is staying hydrated, and a product that's really helped me with that is Liquid IV. In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than with water alone. It's also come in super clutch when I'm out and about, and I realize I haven't hydrated well enough. Plus, it's super convenient to keep in my bag or in my car in case of an emergency. Right now, you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code STAYTHIRSTY at checkout. That's 20% off of anything you order when you shop for better hydration today using promo code STAYTHIRSTY at liquidiv.com. Stay thirsty, bitches. Anyways,
Dogs.
on to some other things that bring us serotonin since we're on that track. Some of our favorite books that we've read so far this year. Of course, unsurprising, most of mine are fan fiction, so I'll just go last.
Are we surprised?
No. I do have 2 books on there.
You do?
So I do.
I'm really happy about one of them.
I know. So I'll go last. Kiara, I know you've been on a train. You've been shouting to the rooftops about the ones that you've been talking about. So
Then I want Katalyn to go first because I don't want.
Because I have 3?
No, because I don't want me to. I don't want to have to go too long and then like you don't have much to talk about yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
because we all know I'm about to go off.
Mine are pretty easy. I have the Witch Collector series by Charissa Weeks. 3 out of 5 books are out. It's really good. Magic. The FMC is mute, so there's some different kind of rep in there. Yeah.
I've been loving seeing that kind of like that those different kinds of representation in books recently.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. The author's also really sweet. The 4th book comes out in November. Next I have is the Death Hunting Trilogy by Emma Steinbrecher. It just finished last week.
We're big fans of Emma Steinbrecher here at the show. Yeah, you've been hearing about Katalyn reading all of the arcs.
Listen, it's a good series. It's a good trilogy. And it ends happily, so I can tell you guys that.
Great. Nice. I just need that. If you tell me right now that
I know. You need
and I
that.
just need off camera, I need you to tell me who I am rooting for. That's all I need. Who am I investing my emotions into? Because when I invest my emotions into a character,
I don't want to know.
I need to know.
Okay.
So off camera, you will tell me.
Okay. That's really good. You have magic, fae, realm shifting, gods, kings. It's all pretty great. And then the last one that I finished it this year. It's a trilogy by T.J. Klune, the Extraordinaries trilogy. The last one is Heatwave. It's YA, superheroes, LGBT.
We're also big fans of T.J. Klune here at the show.
I know Jen really liked that series, so
yeah,
yes,
and I love all of his little standalones.
She finished it.
I think she read the first 2 for sure.
Yeah, she read the first, definitely the first one because I read the trilogy because of her.
Her first book is her book for the booking around. Yeah,
yeah. So it's really cute. Yeah, that's all I got. I haven't read a lot this year.
You were really busy at work though, and you had to do summer school, so
yeah. Plus, I was in Europe for a month.
When do you go back?
There's also that.
I have to report August 7th. School starts August 14th.
Okay,
so I have one more week.
Yeah, you have about a week until you can read a lot.
But I'm doing stuff for work, whatever. Anyways, that's all I got right now.
Well, I have read a lot in the last couple of weeks. I've been binging a lot of books.
You've been on a roll.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to talk about that in our self-care episode as to why. But here are some of my favorite reads this year. The first one is a series. If you want to hear all of our thoughts on the series, we did it for our catch-up hour earlier this year. It is the Ember and the Ashes series. As heart-wrenching as it was, it really did become like one of her series. And Victoria, I think I gotta give you props. You gave me Ember and the Ashes and A Discovery of Witches, and I love both of those series a lot. But I read Discovery of Witches obviously last year, and they have become some of my like favorite like completed series. So if you guys want to hear anything about Ember and the Ashes, go listen to our episodes. But make sure you read them first before you listen to those catch-up hours, because we get in depth and I get real big mad.
That she does.
I get big mad. So
She's very big mad.
That's probably my first one. It was earlier this year that I read that. And I really did love it. The next one is called Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. It is the first of 3 I think she has so far. They're standalones, but they're interconnected. And the first one, the reason I read it was because it gave Howl's Moving Castle vibes. The MMC, he is very much like a Howl person. Very like into himself and what he's doing, but once he meets the FMC, he's like, I will do anything for this person.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
So it was really cute. The main character, she's not a whole person, so it's half a soul, so she has half a soul. As a child, she ran into a fae, and these are like, the fae world is like a standard, like the standard fae that we know from other series, like not like a loose telling of it. It's like, this is the fae. She ran into this fae person that said that her mother had sold her to him when she was pregnant with him, or when she was a child, and that he had come to collect. And as he is sucking her soul out of her body to take back with him to Fae, her cousin comes up and stabs him with these scissors. So if you look at the cover art, it is these sewing scissors. And he only took half her soul, so she walks around with half a soul, and she can't articulate feelings very well. Like, she says they're like, the way she explains her feelings is like, it's a fly in the corner of the room, like you notice it's there, but you can't feel it or see it very much. It's like, I feel like I should be happy about this, I feel like this should be upsetting, but she doesn't have those same reactions. She doesn't know how to smile very well. And so it's just really interesting to watch her interact with the main male character, because he is like so used to women like fawning all over him, and she doesn't. And she just says what it is, and she's like, oh, did I say something strange again? Everyone's like, you're being strange again, but he like falls for it. He like falls in love with her because of that. And I was like, oh. I read it in like 6 hours. I was like, this is so good.
Damn.
Yeah, I read it so quickly. So everyone should go read it. It is the first of a intertwined standalone series. So I enjoyed it. You guys should too. My next one is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. These next 3 are ones that probably, if you're on Book Talk, you've heard a lot about. Victoria, I know you said you had a question about One Dark Window.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about.
I don't either. It's pretty. I have it.
Here, let me. This is how I described it to Jen with 2 N's. I said, dark gothic fantasy with some romance tied in. It's really good. Basically, there is this forest spirit that has placed a curse on them. They are stuck in this town because there's fog surrounding them, and if you find yourself lost in the fog, the forest spirit is going to kidnap you and kill you, basically. Because she had power taken from her, and these powers were turned into cards. The way that they're described kind of reminds me of tarot cards. But the way that they work is there's 12 of one, 11 of another, 10 of another, and the way that they're described is kind of like what's that Christmas song?
Oh my god. The 12 Days of
5
Christmas?
golden rings. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the 12 Days of Christmas.
So it's like that, and they basically, what they're trying to do is you have to collect 12 cards, so one of each at least. And the last one, the one there was only one of, had been missing for centuries. You have to collect all 12 and return them to the forest spirit for her to lift the curse. But there are people who have, like, they get this sickness and they have to be killed if they have this sickness. Basically, our main character, she had the sickness when she was a child and she was hidden away. And when you get this sickness, if you survive it, then you have like this weird magic. And everyone's like, the only magic we should have is in the cards. Like, that's the only pure magic, which it's not. And she obviously was protected and she had a magic. And I'm not going to tell you what her magic is, but you are given this character right away with her. It is a dark being in her mind. And I kid you not, every time I read the dialogue of this man or this person or whatever it was, I read it in Venom's voice. Very Venom-esque, I will tell you. Like one-liners that I'm just like, it's like, I'm gonna kill him. And she's like, no, we're not killing them. So it's really good. I highly recommend it. Y'all should go read it.
Okay.
Cute.
Okay. Next one is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This one hurt my soul. The ending.
I know it's been eating people alive.
The cliffhangers. I'm just like, oh, I'm so mad. Everyone's like, just go read the synopsis for the next one. I'm like, oh, I'm so mad. It's gorgeous. It is kind of a historical fiction fantasy type situation. Yeah, so it's based in like the late 19th century. And there's like a war going on, but the war is built on by the gods. Like, a god came out of sleeping and is making this war happen. Oh my god. It's so good. And the reason that these two people are connected is because they had magical typewriters that connected them, and they're writing back and forth. He knew who he was talking to the whole time. She did not. And
Interesting.
So he fell first.
Love it. He fell first.
Yeah. So it's really good. Highly recommend it. You guys should go. I think you both would actually really like it.
Listen, we know I'm a slut for a historical fantasy paranormal situation.
It's so good.
I got it in an Al crate
cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it in an Al crate. I don't know where it is right now.
We'll have to post a picture of it. Yeah. And then probably my top read this year so far.
To no one's surprise.
If you guys have not heard me talk about it yet, it is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I don't think I need to explain what this book is about to you guys.
No.
Dragons, that's all I got.
Dragons, magic, fighting, killing.
There's a magical school.
Wars, magical schools.
And of course, to no one's surprise, we will be doing an episode on that. Whether Katalyn will be there is the question.
Shadow Daddy. Zaddy. Shadow Daddy Zaddy Zayden. That's his name.
I saw TikTok about. Anyways.
Everyone should go fucking read it. That's all I'm saying. And we are doing an episode because I requested it. I have not told these two that they need to be on it. I don't want to force them to read it. I want them to read it in their own time when they're ready for it. Katalyn's saying that she's going to have it read. She's got a lot going on right now, so I'm not forcing her. Victoria says a maybe, and I'm like, maybe means no at this point.
It's maybe with 5 question marks, okay?
Yeah. You have to put the whole thing.
I'm not expecting Victoria to read it.
Maybe I'll surprise you.
Like I did.
Surprise, bitch.
Surprise, Shawty.
Surprise, Shawty. But those are mine. Yeah. I had some pretty good reads this year. I'm pretty happy with them.
Yeah.
So
okay. Well, on to mine. Like I said earlier, most of mine are fan fiction, to no one's surprise. So I'm just gonna briefly say the titles and the author, and if you guys are interested, you can go and find them. They're all on AO3. They're all Germani. Some of these authors are some of my favorite authors, just as a general. The first one is a recent read. It's Brand New World by NinaBinaBallerina. I've learned they're a fantastic author, and I'm actually subscribed to another one of their stories, which is turning out to be fucking huge. And I cannot wait for it to be done. I think it's like halfway done, and it's already 400,000 words. I'm very excited.
Holy shit.
Nice.
The next one is Soft as It Began by Rubber_Soul02. I had never read anything by them before. Also really good. Between Us Flows the Nile by The Bright City. If you like The Mummy, this is the fic for you. It is very much so The Mummy vibes. Teach Me How to Forget by scullymurphy. Scullymurphy is one of my favorite fanfic authors, just as a general. She also wrote a Pride and Prejudice-esque fic that I really, really like. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Another one that I really loved is not in the Hermione fandom. It is actually in the Raylo fandom. It is To Kingdom Come and Like Young Gods by Diasterisms. It is absolutely fantastic. Some of the best writing I've read. If you want to read something by that author that is not Rilo, she has a book coming out in October called The Hurricane Wars. Her name is Thea Guanzon. She's absolutely fantastic.
I have a friend who just received the arc for that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I tried.
It looks gorgeous. She's excited to read it.
I tried so hard to get an arc, but I don't even know where to go. Anyway, Thea, if you see this, hit me up, please. I love your writing. It's so good. I will happily read anything that you do. Anyways, but yeah, those are my fanfics that I've recently read. 2 books that I've read so far this year. Good Day for a Hangover by Darynda Jones. Darynda Jones is one of my favorite published authors. It is the final book in a trilogy, which makes me really sad because I wish it was longer. It's about a officer of a small town, or the sheriff of a small town named Sunshine Vikram, and just her goings on and dealing with the mystery surrounding her kidnapping when she was a teenager. And there's little snippets of her daughter, and it's really good, and I like it a lot. And it's a grandma book, and I don't care. I will always love my grandma books. And then the last one is a personal favorite of Kira's. We did a catch up on this book specifically for me to read it because I hadn't read it yet. Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. And it was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm kind of mad at myself for putting it off for so long, but also not at the same time.
I done did tell you.
But yeah, it's really good. If you don't know the premise of this book by now, then I really don't know what to tell you.
You live under a rock.
But yeah, it was really good, and I enjoyed it. So that's me.
Yeah.
I talked about actual books. You guys can't get mad at me now.
Proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
Reading is reading.
Yeah, reading is reading. That's true.
Doesn't have to be books.
Exactly. But yeah, let us know some of the favorite reads that you guys had for this year so far. I'd really love to hear about any new books that you guys have picked up that you think that we should know about or that we should check out. Please let us know. You can message us on any platform that we stream on. You can also hit us up on Instagram at Thirsty Bitches Podcast. You can even email us at tvp.staythirsty@gmail.com. But for now, Kiara, will you take us out with an affirmation?
I will. So today's affirmation is, I am grateful for the inner strength that has gotten me this far in life.
Aw, profound.
I feel like that's way deeper than normal ones, but
very deep.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in on Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays for all new episodes. Be sure to subscribe and follow our socials listed in the description. Make sure you like, rate, and leave a review for the podcast to help boost us across the platforms. Have a lovely day, and remember, stay thirsty, bitches.